All right, bet. All right, so the topic is why do chosen ones suffer the most? All right. Let me just get into this shit right away. Okay, first of all, we actually don't suffer the most. We don't. As a matter of fact, we're not been created. We're not been supposed to be suffering. Really, we're not supposed to suffer. Okay, let me just say this shit. Okay, there are people in this world that are actually going through some tough ass shit. Bro, some people are just born with fucked up in fucked up situations. Some people are born in like fucked up. There's still slavery and shit going on right now. I hope you guys know this. People are born into that shit. Okay, some people are born like just into like terrible situations, and just some people are even in terrible situations. Like they have to go out to war. Okay, I even see on Instagram, right? Like I was scrolling, right? I was scrolling, and I seen a guy, right? His whole face was just fucked up. It was gone. Okay, he got burned, so they had to take off his whole face. It was like pink, and his lip was gone. All that shit. You know what I'm saying? And when I first seen it, I was like, damn. And I wanted to keep scrolling because as an empath, right? You guys feel high ass emotions for motherfuckers. You feel just a lot of. You just feel bad a lot, right? You feel high ass intense emotions for people, right? So at first, I didn't even want to see it, but I got curious. I said, bro, I got to see what the hell happened. I seen that he had like an army shit on, so he was in like the military or whatever. So I had to see like what happened, like how did his face get messed up that bad, right? And I seen on his Instagram that he went to war and he pretty much got burned, right? He like there was probably like a bomb or something, and his face got burned, so they had to take it off. And I seen that shit, but I seen a photo of him before, like it was like a year before, right? I seen a photo of like his face a year before that happened, and his face was perfectly fine. And then I seen it like just a few like the cat. It was sad, dog. It was sad. He was like, I'm finna go back. He said he wished it, like he took a family picture with his family, and he said I'm gonna wish my family goodbye. You know what I'm saying? And he's going off to war. And when he came back, like bro, he got his face blown off, bro. That shit was sad. You know what I'm saying? That shit fucked me up for like a week or two, bro. That shit fucked me up. But it just messed me up seeing his face perfectly fine. His nose and everything came off. His eyelids, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? He had eyes, but his eyelids, bro. You know what I'm saying? They took off his face. His face was perfectly fine. And then a few months later, his face is fucked up. All right? That's like I believe in like there's gonna be a time supernatural abilities and shit. I believe his face is gonna regenerate and shit. I just believe in supernatural shit. So I believe he's gonna be able to regenerate his face and shit. Okay, that's why I just believe. Trust me. You guys might think I'm crazy, but nigga, you guys gonna see this shit soon. You guys gonna see this shit soon. You might not. You like this nigga too, but I'm not, bro. Trust me. But I seen his face, and and that shit was just fucked up. How he had to go through that. Like he had to, bro. That shit was sad, and I try to even like, cause I felt so bad. I even try to like downplay. I was trying to downplay. I'm like, bro, you should have never won a war. You should have never did that. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to downplay, but like, bro, that shit was just sad. You know what I'm saying? You going there to like, you know what I'm saying, make some money, support his family, whatever. But that shit was sad, bro. That shit was sad. Bro, he has to go through that shit. He has to go through that. He has to live with that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I feel like I believe he could do all that shit because his face is gonna be fixed. But, bro, like the point of the message is people are going through way worse situations. Some people are blind, deaf, all type of shit. And you thinking you suffering, you don't suffer the most. You're not even supposed to suffer the most. You're supposed to be, you know what I'm saying, prosperous, rich, living in abundance, freedom and shit like that. You're not supposed to suffer the most. But yeah, we don't. There's people going through way worse. Way worse, bro. There's people going through way worse shit. But here's what we do. We do around against like the regular motherfuckers that we're around, we do struggle the most. Okay, we do go through harder struggles. Right? We do go through harder struggles than them. I'm just gonna keep it real. Okay, we don't struggle the most, we don't suffer the most, but around the regular motherfuckers that we are, chances are you probably go through more struggles. You know what I'm saying? You probably struggle more. Okay, you probably go through more personal struggles, right? And like, okay, here's why though. Here's why you think that you suffer the most. Okay, here's why you think that you suffer the most. Okay, this is like metaphysical. Okay, I'm gonna speak on some metaphysical, spiritual shit, right? Okay, as a star seed, as a light worker, right? As a high as being, basically a fucking angel, right? You have a high ass fucking spirit, bro. You have a high, as a chosen one, you have a high ass spirit. So your spirit is just, it vibrates like you. So, and you guys know the law of attraction is real, right? Like what you think actually come to you, and what you think is actually a reflection of your outside world, right? So if you are out here as a highly spiritual being, you actually you actually create a stronger reality for yourself a lot faster than most people, right? That's why when you speak stuff, it actually started happening. You know what I'm saying? This is why you get all type of special abilities and shit. You actually create a faster reality for yourself as a spiritual being. So, and when you, and the reason why you suffering, all right, why you think you're suffering the most is because you are constantly thinking about negative shit. You are constantly thinking about negative shit. You constantly thinking negative thoughts. Every single one of you guys gotta watch the movie The Secret. Okay, the audiobook. Read the audiobook. It's like 4 hours long. That shit will teach you guys how to really, I'm gonna teach you guys how to really attract your reality you want. But that shit, this is the reason why you think you're suffering. Because as a chosen one, you actually attract your reality a lot harder and a lot faster, right? To yourself. Okay, this is why you need to be focusing on positive shit. Because if you focus on positive shit, you're gonna attract that shit even faster, right? And usually, naturally, we are positive people, right? But we also very, you know what I'm saying, you're an empath, so you feel a lot of emotions and shit. So, bro, you basically, bro, you gotta be like happy 24/7 and watch your reality change. Of course, you still gotta be thinking about the shit you want. Like, bro, you gotta be thinking, if you wanna be rich, you wanna be wealthy, you gotta be thinking about that. Don't listen to people who tell you money and shit is bad, bro. You living in a world where basically money is how you get freedom. Okay, if the money system ends, nigga, it's gonna end. But until then, you still gotta do what you gotta do. Like people be like, "Oh, I don't care about money. That's bad. It's bad." No, it's not. It's not. Okay, use what you got. Okay, you can live. You could be rich. You could be rich all you want. It don't matter, bro. It really don't matter. Money ain't even real, anyways. None of this shit over here is real. That's why you can do supernatural shit. None of this physical shit is real. Okay, but that's why you suffer the most. That's why you feel like you're suffering, because you are a light being. You attract shit to you much harder than other people do. You just do. You attract shit harder and just much more powerful. So if you're just thinking about negative shit all day, you're just gonna continuously create more negative shit. So if you feel good, and some of you guys be doing shit like some of you guys be doing activities to yourself, certain behaviors and shit that cause you to feel negative. Some of you guys be doing certain activities. You can't be doing that shit. Stop doing certain things that you can't be doing. It's gonna make you feel low. It's gonna help you vibrate low. Okay, so and you guys can be watching dumbass news and shit. I'm not just talking about the fucking like CNN or nothing. I'm not even gonna say that. I'm not even just talking about them, but I'm talking about like hood news. Some of you guys some of you black folks, be subscribed to YouTube channels talking about who got shot, who got killed and shit. That's all negative news. That's news too. That's part of the news. Okay, that's black news, bro. You can't. That shit will make you feel bad. Okay, you have to only focus on rich, only, bro. Like focus only on wealth, positivity, and just feel good. Okay, be smiling. If you just go around smiling all day, you're gonna feel good. You're just going to feel good. If you smiling, think about it. If you smiling around, like you're gonna feel good. If you out here mad with a face like this, you're gonna probably feel bad, bro. So just go around, be smiling, bro. That's how you create whatever you want. Whatever you want to attract you will come even faster as a light being. Okay, this is why you guys are full of greatness. But the thing is, we've been so just negative. Okay, we gotta get out of that. Cause I get it. People was hating on you and all type of shit, and you keep thinking about it because it's relatable, right? It makes you like you can relate to it. That's why you think about it. But if you want to really like attract money fast, a lot of money, all that shit, focus only on being positive as fuck. I remember I did that. Okay, I remember I was only focusing on positive as I was just positive. I ended up fucking it up because I started doing activities that drained my energy, and it just left me. You know what I'm saying? But I was focusing on, and the money like came, bro. I like money opportunity came like less than a few days, bro. And I was like, I had a ability to make so much more money. I was making it, but I lost all that shit because I started doing negative ass shit, and it just lost, bro. And that's how quick this shit happens. It only took me a couple of days. I was like, yo, this shit actually fucking working. But then I ended up ruining it for myself because started vibrating low. You have to vibrate high. This is what's gonna make you feel good. This is what's gonna make you attract the reality you want. Only feeling happy. Don't feel nothing else. Nothing else. Okay? You don't have to constantly be thinking about stuff. Just watch how you feel. Okay? Watch how you feel. Okay? You don't have to constantly just be thinking about, oh, well. You can think about other stuff. But if you start feeling low, you have to change that shit. Start feeling good. Start thinking good. You know what I'm saying? Play your favorite music. Okay, but that's how you really. I'm gonna make a separate video in the future or something about how to create your reality. But yeah, bro, that's really how you do it. Okay, but a reason why you went through tough times and shit is because you was in a season. Okay, you was in a season. Okay, to learn certain lessons. A lot of you, like sometimes, bro, you just gotta go through that season of a drought, bro. You gotta go through that raining season. Okay, you have to. A plant don't grow without rain. Certain plants don't grow without rain and shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go through that phase when you have to dig out the dirt, put stuff there. You have to learn certain lessons. Like some of this time, you just had to learn certain lessons. Some of y'all be too fucking nice, and you just had to go through a lot of bullshit just to realize you can't be acting like that. It's all preparing you for your future. Okay, whatever dream you have to learn how to deal with people. You can't just deal with people being like the way you used to be. Some of you guys are learning that you can't just be. You can't. You're gonna lose what the fuck you're gonna have, right? Your dream. You're not gonna be able to handle it if you're not becoming the right person for that shit. All right. That's why you went through a lot of shit. You had to become the right person to even have that dream. You know what I'm saying? To even manifest that shit, you have to become that person. So that's all I want to talk on. You know what I'm saying? You guys don't go through the most. We don't suffer. We're not even supposed to suffer. We're not even created to suffer. We're light beings. We spread positive shit. We're not supposed to be negative. Okay, but that's all I got to say. I'm going to make a separate video on really how to create your own reality, manifest whatever you want. But yeah, that's really it. You know what I'm saying? That's really it. Yeah, you just going through a season. You probably went through it, but it doesn't matter. Even if you're in that season, still vibrate high. You can still make money. You can still do anything, right? But yeah, that's all I gotta say. Like, bro, don't think that you're supposed to be struggling. We don't suffer the most. Not even supposed to suffer. You're supposed to be rich, abundant, happy, whatever you want to do. If you don't want to be rich, you don't have to be rich. Okay, I do. I'm rich, nigga. That's how I'm coming. I'm rich. I'm wealthy. I'm gonna keep speaking like that. Okay, and that's how you also gotta act like that. You gotta start speaking like as if you already got the stuff that you want. Anything you want, you better start acting like you already have it. Okay, and a lot of you guys already know this shit. I'm gonna make a whole breakdown if you guys want that. Okay, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, subscribe, and comment.